What's up, guys? What's going on? I'm Paul. This is Pauline Theology's Daily Devotional, man, and we are going through the book of John. Glad you're here. Glad you're listening, man. We're in John chapter 19, verse 35. We're about to find out who wrote this gospel, who testifies to this gospel, and why he does it, man. So if you haven't read it yet, go ahead and stop the tape, see what it has to say, come back and then we'll answer the 4 questions. If you've already read it, man, let's jump into it, man. Let's talk about what's going on in the scriptures. So what's happening, man? We've seen that we have passed the passion of Jesus, that he has died, and that some things have occurred and happened. Now, this part of what it says is that there's one who sees this and testifies to it. So he's basically saying, I am writing about these things in order, I saw these things, and so I'm writing about these things. He says, I am not just writing these things. He says, I saw these things with my own eyes. So when we talk about the blood and the water, the death of Jesus, he saw that. When we talk about the beating and the whipping of Jesus, he saw that. And so who has seen that in this is the beloved disciple. And so especially since we see that he was present during the cross, during the crucifixion of Jesus, it states that he was there looking upon the Christ. And so whenever he talks about testifying because he saw these things with his own eyes, that's because he was present. And now he writes these things to tell us. Now the thing is he has a reason for writing these things. It's not just to be writing them. He writes these things so that we might believe. He has an agenda, guys. He has an agenda. But the thing about his agenda is that it is true. He says the things that he saw was real. What has occurred and what has happened has actually happened. So what's this say about God? I think it could say, first off, that he provides. The reason I say he provides is because John was there to testify, to be a witness, so that we might know who or what occurred during these events. So we might actually see and know and behold and witness ourselves through his words what happened to Jesus. God provides. He wants himself to be known, and so he makes himself known. But then also that God is human, fully human. He actually died. So John says he saw these things and testifies to them. And I'm sure he's not just saying specifically that he saw Jesus on the cross, but that he actually saw Jesus walking in life. I think that is more of a summation of what this is saying, is that at the end he has seen the life of Jesus, and now he wants to tell us about him. And so what they're saying is Jesus was a man because he actually physically died on the cross. But he was also God because we see all of the miracles, all of the wondrous works that he has done. That is what this is saying about God, is that he provides and that Jesus was fully human and fully God. What's this say about mankind? I think it's important. I've been thinking a lot lately about witnessing and testifying, sharing the gospel. And I think that this here is something that we should be doing. Obviously, it's something we should be doing because Jesus says, go, share the good news. He says, go to the world. But in this respect, this regard, we see that John has an agenda, right? He has a reason for writing this gospel. And he's not ashamed of it because he's telling the truth. He's not fabricating anything. And I think sometimes we are ashamed of being honest and open about the truth in our relationship with the Father. And it's unnecessary because we are telling the truth. And I think that is what it should be saying about us in regards as Christians, is that we should be sharing the gospel. We have an agenda. The agenda is that people can come under the kingdom reign of Jesus. And this is better for them anyway. This is a blessing to us that we would be a part of this kingdom living. So how do we apply these truths to our lives? Recognizing that God provides. Maybe he has provided you. I know he's provided me. Matter of fact, I know he's provided you. Because if you are in his kingdom, that is what he has called us to do, is share his gospel, testify to his name. So today, take the step, walk the step, and share the gospel with somebody. Share the gospel. Know that Jesus has died and has risen. We haven't got to that part yet, but it's not a spoiler. Know that Jesus has died and risen, and because of that, we have salvation. And there is joy in that. And so share that joy with others. I appreciate you guys for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode.